While millions of people are glued to their TVs, shouting at screens, wearing jerseys, and letting one match decide their mood, there's a huge group quietly sitting on the sidelines. No excitement. No anger. No celebration. And believe it or not, neuroscience suggests this isn't just about taste. Their brains may actually process the world a little differently. Stick with me, because this might change how you look at both die-hard sports fans and people who genuinely don't care. Let's get one thing straight first. Not caring about sports doesn't mean you're dull. It doesn't mean you lack passion. And it definitely doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It simply means your brain looks for meaning and excitement in a different direction. So why do sports matter so much to so many people? Humans evolved as group-based creatures. For thousands of years, survival depended on belonging. Your group protected you, fed you, and gave you identity. Sports teams are basically modern versions of those ancient tribes, just with stadiums, chants, and merch. When fans watch their favorite team, their brain releases oxytocin, a bonding chemical linked to trust and connection. On a neurological level, the brain treats the team like one of us. That's why wins feel personal and losses hurt like betrayal. But people who don't care about sports often show weaker tribal attachment. Their identity isn't strongly tied to group loyalty. They're more self-defined, more independent. They don't need to belong to a massive collective to feel whole. Research backs this up. Studies have shown that people with low interest in sports display much less us versus them thinking. They don't instinctively dislike the opposing side just because it's the opponent. Then there's dopamine. Sports fans get repeated hits of anticipation during a game, every play, every close call. That uncertainty triggers dopamine, the same reward system involved in gambling. The unpredictability is what keeps it exciting and, for some, addictive. But for non-sports people, that system barely reacts. Watching someone else compete doesn't spark the same chemical response. Some research even suggests genetics may influence this. Variations in dopamine receptors can affect how rewarding spectator competition feels. In simple terms, your indifference might actually be biological. There's also something called basking in reflected glory. Fans say we won when their team succeeds, but emotionally detach when it loses. People who don't obsess over sports are less likely to link their self-worth to external victories. Their confidence is more stable and internal. Now here's the twist. Sports fans often score high on empathy. They genuinely care about players' struggles. The difference isn't empathy, it's where empathy is spent. Non-sports people tend to invest emotional energy into relationships, creativity, ideas, nature, or personal goals. Studies show they often score higher in openness to experience and appreciation of art and beauty. They're chasing the same feelings, meaning, connection, intensity, just through different paths. For some, not caring about sports is personal. Maybe they felt excluded growing up. Maybe competitive culture never felt safe. Or maybe they just don't understand why adults scream at screens over a game. Sometimes there's a backstory. Sometimes it's simply boredom. Both are valid. At the core, this divide is about meaning. Sports lovers find meaning in stories, underdogs, comebacks, rivalries. Non-sports people often ask, why invest emotionally in something I can't influence? Neither side is wrong. They're just responding to the same human needs in different ways. One prefers watching the drama unfold. The other prefers living it. So if someone asks, did you watch the game, and you honestly don't care, remember this, you're not broken. You're not boring. Your brain is just playing a different game. And that game might matter more than you think.